Hey guys, I'm Megan and you're watching Fabulous TV Pattaya. Today I'm bringing you to check out an interesting part of Pattaya's history, a large building in the heart of Pattaya city which has stood abandoned for over 20 years. It was once a bustling nightclub which was constructed back in 1994 and soon became the in place to be. Today, derelict, and all you can hear are the movements of bats flying around the building. Today we are here to check out the abandoned Batman Disco. Located on Soy Batman off Sukhumvit Road in South Pattaya, the music no longer pumps through this 6-story nightclub. However, the walls are now filled with colourful and vibrant graffiti and frequented by street artists, bringing a little life to the lonely, desolate building. The ground floor area, which was the main Batman dance floor with a bar and a stage, is now completely submerged underwater. The second floor of the nightclub had a large open space in the middle of the floor, where partygoers could stand at the railing and watch the party taking place underneath them. In March 2016, international artists from around the world were welcomed to the Batman building for a street art event, leaving very few places untouched by the beautiful art. Once a thriving nightclub, which now stands abandoned for over 20 years, the Batman nightclub was closed down only a year and a half after the official opening. The upper floors were once a snooker club for members only, and even the rooftop is now left covered in graffiti and offers some amazing views over Pattaya. The Batman spotlights could be seen beaming across the city from the rooftop each night. The Batman nightclub, an abandoned building now converted into a subcultural art exhibition.
Coco Fitness in Mike Shopping Mall is giving away free yoga and Zumba classes to all members. And you get their state-of-the-art fitness equipment, air-conditioned studios, and a choice of classes too. Gents, buy 3 months, get 1 free. 6 months, get 2 free. 12 months, get 3 free. And for the ladies who are looking to keep in shape, you get 50% off all memberships. Take advantage of these great deals now, from 7 a.m. through till 11 at night. Coco Fitness, no excuses.
Fabulous 103 FM with Crew Fon at Thai Time. Good morning.
สวัสดีค่ะ
How are you?
I'm fine.
Yesterday we reminded ourselves that if you're impatient, if you just haven't got any time to get things done, you're Jairon.
ใจร้อน
Yeah,
yes
Jairon Mac, which is even worse.
Yeah.
What are we going to learn today?
the opposite is
Jai Yen Yen.
yes ใจเย็นๆ still calm right
I think I'm Jai Yen Yen.
Yeah?
Nobody else thinks I'm Jai Yen Yen, but I think I'm Jai Yen Yen. Calm,
Yes.
easy, relaxed, yeah?
yeah
Jai Yen.
relax yeah
So when somebody's Jairon, you can say, Jai Yen Yen, Jai
Yes,
Yen Yen, calm
yeah.
down, yeah?
yeah everything will be okay ใจเย็นๆ yes
My Jairon, Jai Yen Yen.
take a beer ใจเย็น
Oh, you need a beer to get Jai Yen Yen?
no I'm
I've
not
heard about
drinking.
women like you. We'll find out more tomorrow, Thai Time.
Hey guys, today we are down here at Patio Park. It's a great day out for the whole family. There's lots to see and do here. Starting off with the water park. It's a fantastic water park, especially for the kids. There's slides and everything. Then you can move on to the Patio Park tower. You can go up there to the observation deck. You can see a beautiful 360-degree view of Pattaya Bay. You can also go up to the revolving restaurant. You can eat your dinner and the restaurant is actually revolving around, so you get to see all the amazing views. There's lots more to see and do here, including the funny park. They have some exciting rides for the kids. It's just a brilliant place to come for a day out. So come on, let's check it out. Patio Park Tower and Water Park.
Coming up next, Pattaya Mail, taking you on a road trip.
Isn't it time that you escaped to the island of Koh Chang and relax at a brand new resort that promises luxury along with the best of island life? The Elysium Pearl is a family-owned resort offering excellent and affordable accommodation with sea views and easy access to the ferry, but not in a crowded tourist area. Jungle, hillsides and waterfalls, elephants and more, all within easy reach. We can arrange transport from the ferry, or you can drive to us and park. Google Elysium Pearl Koh Chang for details. Elysium Pearl Resort, Koh Chang's newest, brightest secret, is out now.
Hey, you ready? Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. How about this then? Wow. They actually make wine next door to here, so that's our next stop. Alright, right, we're about a mile up the road now from where we've just been. And if Paul could just pan round there now, there's the mountain. And now we're at the vineyards called Silver Lake. There's all the grapevines. Right, so here we are now at the entrance. And great, no entrance fee again. Alright, aubergines. They're good, aren't they? Right, here we go. Silver Lake, Bellagio. Yes, please. 2 slush puppies, please. What flavour are they? Hey? Are they grape? Oh, grape. Whoa. 2, please.
One for me, one for my friend.
Because I'm just about to keel now in all this. Let me have a look. There you are. There's Paul there on his first shake. Or should we say slush puppy? And I will have a pink straw today. I'm feeling very pink.
Please forget the money in the cafe.
Delicious. Hello, ladies. Wow. Look at this lovely fountain. Opens up into a nice courtyard. All relaxing stuff, you know. And this is delicious. I'm gonna have another one of these in a minute. You could see for miles. Miles and miles and millions of grapes. Whoa, it looks like the rain's coming in now quickly. So that's the end of our little tour today. Hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget, it's only 20 minutes, 30 minutes out of Pattaya. It's called Silver Lake, or the Laser Buddha, or Buddha Mountain. And it's just off Sukhumvit, right? So we're going to head back now before the rain comes down. But the main thing is, keep smiling.
Hi, this is Tommy D, Fabulous 103 FM, and we've been looking at the questions that you've been sending to us and posting on social media regarding immigration right here in Thailand. With so many listeners contacting us with questions regarding immigration, we at Fabulous 103 decided that rather than guessing, we'd visit the Regional Immigration Office here in John TM and chat with Kun Pichai, who is, after all, the man who signs off all your extensions of stay here. Senior immigration officers have without doubt worked to design a system that reduces waiting time in the offices. The old days of taking sandwiches and planning to be there all day are long gone. It's pretty much streamlined now. And with the exception of days after a national holiday, the wait is far shorter. I visited on a Friday. The queues were short and people were being turned around very quickly. sat behind a desk piled with passports waiting for his approval. I asked Kun Pichai if we could chat about two important issues to you and me. The TM30 registration and retirement visas, two completely different subjects. I asked first about the initial advisory that every foreigner here must register with the TM30 form at immigration, showing their current address. The TM30 form allows a non-Thai to report themselves as living at an address here in Thailand. When the TM30 form was first being reintroduced, we were told that everyone needed to re-register every time they left the province and returned. So even if you just went to Bangkok for the night, you'd have to report. Kun Pichai asked me to separate those here on tourist visits, that's 1 and 2 months, and those who have 1 year either visas or extensions of stay, in order to answer the question. For those here on a 1-year visa or extension of stay, immigration is happy for you to register one time with the TM30 form, which is free. So when you move into a house or a condo, your landlord needs to report you via the TM30 form to immigration. He'll then get a receipt and then you put that in your passport. And because we're reporting every 90 days, there's no need to re-register every time we leave our homes. So if you travel somewhere else, when you come back you don't have to go and do a TM30 again. The exclusion from this facility is of course if you change your address. At that time a new TM30 needs to be completed because you no longer live at the address to which you're registered. This amendment has been made to make life easier for expats living here on a permanent or semi-permanent basis. For visitors to Thailand it's different. Tourists and those on 30 or 60-day visas are treated differently because what they have is not an extension of stay. When a visitor to Thailand stays overnight, their host must register them with immigration, even if they're only staying for 1 night. So if you have a house guest, it's your responsibility to process a TM30 form, and there's a fine if you don't. All guest houses and hotels must register guests. The fine for not doing so for hotels is 10,000 baht right now, and it's expected to rise soon to perhaps 4 times that, with the fine for homeowners or condo owners rising to 10,000 baht too. I asked him about a house or condo being rented out where the owner isn't in the country. How could he or she complete a TM30 document? Kun Pichai reminded me that the TM30 is the responsibility of the head of the house and not the owner. In most cases that'll be the same person, but the head of house can be easily assigned to any agent by the owner. It can be a friend, it can be the renting agent, it can be anyone that the owner nominates, and that agent then is responsible for registering the tenant, so there's no reason why a TM30 can't be processed. Fines are not due from visitors or tenants. They're due from the head of the household or the hotel operators. That said, not having a TM30 in your passport will often preclude you from obtaining or renewing a visa. So it's a good idea for any tenant to ensure that his or her landlord processes the TM30 form and gives them a receipt that then goes into their passport and can be shown when they apply for the visa. Kun Pichai discussed the modernisation of Thai authorities in the past few years. They've seen a nationwide database introduced which allows the authorities to trace non-Thais here. Whereas before, a lot of that was down to guesswork and legwork. That really doesn't affect you and me, but it's helped to track down people who are wanted in countries for crimes or wanted here for crimes, as the database is available to the police, to the tourist police and of course the immigration police, who all work together. People wanted for crimes or other reasons have been quickly arrested and deported. And as he reminded me, the slogan still remains, good guys in, bad guys out. When I asked him the direct question, are you happy for Westerners to be here? His answer was yes, as long as they're the good ones. Along with visa changes, Thailand is seeing fewer problem foreigners and is working closely with Interpol and other authorities in a much more proficient manner. Then we chatted about the changes to retirement visas that have been the subject of so much chat on the internet and emails to us. The biggest issues seem to be the proof of monthly income or how much is needed and for how long if you're using savings to support your application. We're talking Chonburi province, of course, here, and in Jomtien, both a monthly income or adequate savings is acceptable. There's no question about that. But we do need to understand the way in which they can be accepted. Let's look at monthly income first. For a new application, a brand new application for a retirement visa, the applicant must be able to show at least 2 months of income either coming from overseas or traceable to a taxable source here in Thailand. After all, if you have an income here, even a pension, it's subject to tax. For the renewal of an existing retirement visa, that's an extension of stay, the applicant must be able to show 12 months' income in a similar manner. So for the first application, they give you leeway. After that, if you're claiming a monthly income, you need to be able to show it. The income too needs to be coming in within a few days of the regular date every single month. So if you normally receive your pension, say on the 5th, then a date between the 1st and 9th every month is acceptable, and each one needs to be in excess of 65,000 baht. I asked about a man who derives his income here from, example, a rental income. Kun Pichai told me that that is acceptable, but the applicant must then be able to prove the source and also show tax returns to prove that the money is a legitimate income. For those who prefer to use an amount of savings to support their application, then that's 800,000 baht minimum in the bank 2 months prior to applying. The Thai bank balance must remain at that amount for 2 months and still be in the account 90 days later when reporting again. After that, the balance can be reduced to no less than 400,000 baht, until, of course, 2 months prior to renewing, when once again it must return to the above 800,000 baht level. Either method proves 2 things to immigration and to Thailand. 1, that you have enough money to live on, truly, and 2, that in an emergency there's no doubt that you will have sufficient funds to cover any costs, such as medical. So there you have it. Relief and ease for expats on the TM30 side, explanations of requirements for retirees here, and an immigration office that's worked to reduce waiting time to see an officer. If you have any questions regarding this report, you're more than welcome to contact us. Tommy@fabulous103.com.